Welcome back. Before you start taking down your holiday wreaths, our next guest says you can easily update them seasonally in just a few easy steps.
And here to share how we can create an air plant wreath for our space is Houston floral designer and co-owner of the Floriculture, Gemini Oaks. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
This display is so beautiful.
Yes.
I've actually been to your store right on Chimney Rock. It is truly fantastic. But I have to be honest, Gem, I have not had success with a single air plant. So we can take care of these, right?
Yes, actually, these are one of my favorite ones because you don't need any soil. You just put them in a tub of water once a week and then let them dry and put them right back. They need a lot of sunlight though, so.
Okay, maybe mine were just faulty.
But also having plants around and
It's
living
good.
things, it's good for us, right? It cleans
Absolutely.
the air,
Yep.
it lifts the soul. What are some of the other benefits?
So there's been a lot of studies about sleep. We have two boys and they sleep a lot because we have a ton of plants in their room. So that's a little, tidbit of information. But yeah, it helps with mental health and your physical health because it's absorbing toxins out of the air and filling with
Creating oxygen.
That's right.
Look at this beautiful room we have there on the screen. So a lot of people after the holidays, Gemini, they will just sort of like throw out that wreath, right?
Yes.
But what you're saying is that we can actually save, maybe some of the components of that wreath have died, but we save the base of the wreath?
Yep, so this is Christmas. It's kind of gone. For me, it's sad. My husband's ready to be done with it right after, but I'm like, can we keep it till February?
That's what ours looks like right now.
So this is dead and it's done with, but behind here, there's a metal wreath ring and you just take all the dead, foliage off and do something else that you can sort of keep throughout the year.
So that's when you're left with basically the ring,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
Yes.
And what do we do then from here?
So I took a spray paint, some gold spray paint, and just covered it up so it doesn't look that green, weird color. But you can do whatever color you want.
Okay.
And so for air plants, the reason why this is great for that is, with a low temperature glue gun, you can attach them to this.
So
Are
just
you
glue them
serious?
right on?
Yes.
That's okay to do that?
Yes,
It
you
won't
can.
hurt the plant.
It won't. Like this glue gun, so if you have a more intense glue gun at home, if you put it on there, I would wait for like a few seconds before but if you have one of these, it's a low temperature glue gun, it's perfectly fine, it won't hurt it. And with the same process, basically when you want to water it once a week, you can take this entire thing and fill up your sink with water.
Okay, we're totally doing this at my house.
This is so
Can you
awesome.
get started showing us how to do it?
Well, look at this one here. So we literally are just going to place it and glue it.
Yeah, and have some creative license and have some fun.
I
grab
like this
some.
one. I like this big, tall one.
That one's probably going to require a little bit of glue, so we're going to have to like play around with getting it attached on there. So I would start and try to wrap the glue around it.
And Gemini, is there a specific part of the air plant, like would it be the base along here where we would put the glue, or do you put the glue directly on the wreath frame?
Yeah, so what I do so that it makes sure, because this glue dries really fast, and again, it's not a very, very hot glue, I would put some of the glue on here and around it. So make sure you get the glue all the way around so it holds it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay.
So on the bottom, on the base, put the glue on there.
And you say once a week
around.
we're supposed to dunk the entire wreath in water.
Because you want to make sure you submerge all the plants, all the air plants in water.
Could you also just get a spray bottle of water and just spray it, or is that not enough?
I mean, some people do that and they swear by it. I wouldn't. We personally don't recommend that. We personally recommend to just submerge it in water for 1 hour. If you're bathing your kids, go ahead and think about your air plants.
Okay.
And then, let it sit for an hour. And then after that, just put it to dry. I would put it to dry sort of upside down. They don't want water sitting inside of them. So put them to dry upside down. And after that, put it back in the spot that you have it.
So clearly on television here, when we only have a few minutes, there are time constraints. But I can see, because of your finished product, this could be a very beautiful item, not just in a contemporary or modern home, but look at that, Courtney.
I know, I'm getting started on it. It's so beautiful.
I love it. I love it. And so the great thing about this is, you know, yeah, you can have friends over. We have some workshops at, you know, at the shop that will do this particular one with air plants, and you can gift it to somebody else, or you can be selfish and keep it to yourself.
And Janet, if people go in right now, they can mention Houston Life, get 25% off any air plant for the entire month of January. Look at your beautiful family. This is ridiculous.
So
Are these
cute.
like photos from a catalog?
Yeah,
Your store is so beautiful. It's on Chimney Rock, the 3100 block, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
That's right.
It really is fantastic. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so
we
much.
Appreciate it.
More details, by the way, are on our website, HoustonLife.tv, and more info on interior scaping.
And don't forget to use that Houston Life code when you go in there. Thanks again.